Hey y'all, I'm about to do a short 10 minutes, sort of like, it's not really edited, it's just where I can hit the pause button so this can have all the steps I need without having to stand here with weird awkward silence for 15 minutes while I wait on different steps. And I'll explain as I go, but this is going to be a cabbage beef soup stew. And I'm going to start by frying a pound and a half, that's your preference, of ground beef. Now while your ground beef's frying up, you want to chop up 2 or 3 stalks of celery thin. That's your choice. You want about a half a head of cabbage, or a really small one, diced up. And I'm going to chop up, just dice up a little bit of onion too. Hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. Say a prayer for everybody in the pathway of this storm a-coming. Hopefully it won't strengthen. I haven't watched it today. We've been kind of getting ready for it. Much as you can. If it comes up to here, we lose power. I was trying to use candles and batteries and such. This is a sweet onion, Vidalia. That would be optional for you. Now we're going to dice this up best we can. It's cold, really cold. Now imagine you could cut this the way you wanted to for your liking in your stew. Now that we got those vegetables cut, I've drained this hamburger meat, put it back in the pot, and then we're going to add that celery, that onion, and also the cabbage. And you're going to let that simmer a little bit till it gets soft. This is why I'm doing it in 10-minute intervals, so it can sit here for 10 minutes and soften up, and then we'll put the rest of the stuff in it. Just going to mix this up. You're going to have to stir it so it doesn't stick. If you need to add a little bit of beef broth, you can, because it's going to require at least 8 ounces of beef broth. And then that much water. And then about 8 ounces of your favorite beer. I'll go ahead and add a little bit of the beef broth so that can just have a little bit wet. There. Cover it. Let it simmer 10 minutes or so till your cabbage gets a little softer. Oh my goodness, this alone by itself smells like heaven to me. So far it's the celery, the Vidalia onion, the cabbage, and the ground beef. Now that's what you're looking for. It's cooked down a good bit, gotten soft. Okay, now this is going to go pretty quick. We're going to add a can of diced tomatoes. You need about 8 ounces. This one's a huge one, so I'm just going to put about half of them. Leave the juice in those. Then you want an 8-ounce can of kidney beans, but you want them drained. I'm using a 15-ounce can. I doubled this recipe pretty much. And I'm also using a can of carrots because they're just faster and they're drained. Then you want 8 ounces of beef broth 8 more ounces of water. That's just these two mixed together. We're going to add all this at one time. Then you want about 8 ounces of your favorite dark beer. I only had a light beer, and that's what I'm using. Leslie wouldn't mind, but it's in the house. You want a teaspoon of paprika. I'm going to do a heaping one because I made a little extra stuff. Okay, then you want 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, non-salt. Because that big broth that I used has a lot of salt in it already. Then we're going to mix it up together and see what it looks like. See if we need anything. Now, it needs to cook a long time. It needs to cook at least an hour for all this to really meld together and taste right, and that beer kind of cook in it. 4 hours on a slow cooker, like if you did it in your crock pot, and it'll be better the next day. I may add a little more beef broth to mine because I want it to cover it pretty good, so I'll be right back. I'm going in with a couple of more cups of beef broth, and then I may not even need it all, but I'm going to use it. And then let me show you what I added to that. Barely even a teaspoon because it's really strong, but it's chipotle. Holy smokes, it's good, and it'll be good in that. And then we're just going to let it cook for at least an hour. So all this can melt together. If you're not a huge beer drinker, well, I'm not a beer drinker at all. This beer will cook off if you let it cook for the hour. But if you don't, just use 4 ounces instead of 8. That's what you'd rather do. Anyway, that's beautiful. I'll put a little pepper on it. We can do that. But it's got a lot of flavor. A whole lot of flavor. It'll make a good supper. We're having a lot of storms here today. It's already set into raining, which probably isn't good. The yard's flooded already. For sure. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the ground beef cabbage beer soup. Oh, and by the way, happy Daughter's Day to my beautiful, only an independent, sweet youngin'. I miss you and I love you. I'll see the rest of y'all maybe tomorrow. See ya. Bye-bye. And prayers, be prepared if you're in the path of that storm. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Thought I'd give you another peek. It smells good, and it's really going to taste good when all those flavors meld together. Really yummy and really hearty. I'll type up the recipe and put it up in a bit, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Have a great Wednesday.